Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at the CAD shape rounding and chamfer options, and this will be for FabriCAM software. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za, and we make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program. Now, like I mentioned, we're going to be looking at some rounding and chamfering. This is for the corners of shapes. So this is a great way to smooth it off or round it if you need be. So what I'm going to do is add a quick cube over here. Let's go, let's make it 100. 100, say okay. Single position, place it in. There we go, we've got our cube. Now the first one we're going to be looking at is the rounding. So next to the copy and cut that we looked at, we've got these two. First one, as you can see, is this round. The second one is a chamfer. So I'm going to select the round first, and then what you want to do is navigate to a hotspot. So if I go to this little hotspot that goes red, I'll zoom in there so you guys can see better. Then once I click that, it's going to pop out the option about how much do I want the rounding. So at the moment I'm going to put it at 20, and I say okay, and you can see there it nicely rounds a corner. Now if you had to look at the location identifier at the bottom, where we can see the location, so I'm going to go to this point. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just narrate. So it's currently the X is on 0 or 0.22, but it should be 0. And then if I go right 20, and then that is where our rounding will end. So that's kind of the way you can calculate your chamfering. So it's got a rounding of 20, and then your rounding. And then next up is our chamfering. So it's going to do a cutout or flat corner. So I'm going to do the same thing. I've selected it, then I go to the hotspot, select that. Now you'll see we get two options. We get an AX and an AY. So over here you can see the X is obviously going to set it on the X direction, and the Y on the Y. So if I want the same distance, I can just go 20, 20, say okay, and there you go. We've got a chamfering of 20 on the X and 20 on the Y. Now the nice thing with the chamfering is obviously you can set it to different amounts. So you can perhaps go the bottom one, let's go about 40, and then you can go 20. So then we get a bit different color. So we've got a 20 on the X and a 40 on the Y. So you can get some interesting shapes using this. And then let's just add one more rounding on the bottom. And then let's maybe make this one a bit more extreme. Go also about 40. You got a bigger rounding there. So like I said, a handy tool. You'll probably use it a lot with products where you'll either use a rounding for the corners or chamfering, but that'll depend on your final product. But yeah, otherwise that is it on the rounding and chamfering. If we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request the training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.